What's going on YouTube? This is Josh and Bill again, and we are back, and we are going to be here giving you guys a Christmas special, courtesy of Juan and his due diligence. Producer Juan is going to crack together a Christmas special, and we are going to be doing Die Hard. Come ride two-man with us while we go and deep dive into the best Christmas movie of all time.
The best Christmas movie of all time. Whoa, what timing?
Dude,
That was dangerous.
Pause. You know you fucked up when Severus Snape's coming after you. I will say this, though. For villains, could they have picked a more handsome?
Top notch. Especially with that
I'm telling you,
Fu
man.
Manchu-ish goatee.
It's strong.
Top notch.
These guys look more official than Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
For like crooks,
really
you
do.
know?
Yeah.
I'm about it. Also, diverse crew. Look at this.
Token.
I'm about it.
It was 88, bro.
They immediately broke all immersion if this guy had any hacking ability when they went and did this. Get out of here with that trash. We'll keep going.
So I'm going to type now. I'm going to type over here and I'm going to go.
I've seen you play keyboard and mouse
Enter.
on the game, and it's
Enter.
that bad.
Yeah, I have to bird peck.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
MP5, my guy. Tell you what, Europeans know how to do it in style.
Out of a duffel bag, huh? Smart. Uh-oh.
No, talking about bringing some heat.
Yeah,
for
I
a
love the way
hostage
they
situation.
roll out of the elevator.
Hans Gruber, totally unafraid. He didn't even have a gun in his hand.
Oh boy.
Pause. It's like his dick got hard
Well,
for that. He was like, "Oh yeah, time to do some copping."
He
That's
was
how you
made
know.
for this.
He was born for this. What is this? Chicago?
NYPD.
Was it NYPD?
He's NYPD.
He's New York.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He's
not
an
in his-
NYPD cop. That's all that matters.
Anyways, he's
he
busting
was
out his
bred-
Beretta 92.
He was bred for this.
He's ready. I just want to shout out to that. This guy's in a wife beater and some slacks
how I
without
roll
socks, and he's ready. Like the door peek. He's like, oh, it's just a bunch of Karens. It'll be fine.
Yeah, run for the exit, dude. That's the smart decision.
Bro, his room clearing skills are top notch here. Pause. I'm not gonna point a gun at an unknown place. I'm just taking hostage. Maybe they have they're not allowed to shoot people clause. Those haven't shot anybody yet.
What have they been shooting at? The ceiling?
Just the ceiling.
Well, that seems silly.
That's
You
whatever.
get debris on your head.
I'm not a professional bad guy, but all I'm saying is
You
I'm
are
not
with that
a professional
admin
bad
hat
guy.
on.
I guess you're right. I would be a professional bad guy. Anyways, we'll keep going.
What language do you think?
Got to the exit, my guy. So pause. This is not cowardice. This is tactics.
So wait a minute. They have more people on the floor above them, and they're just shooting into the ceiling?
Amen.
Huh.
That's how Eastern Europeans get down.
That seems illogical.
That's how they get down. He's like, well, pause. Also,
The next floor it is.
a guy having an Uzi on his hip and pushing something that looks important. It's a pretty good clue that that's a bad guy. So good on John McClane here.
Yeah,
for
also,
being able to.
also run up the stairs so it's harder to get out.
Yeah,
Smart, dude.
smart. Is Bruce Willis left-handed?
There's no walls. What is he?
I don't know
why
what
is
he's
he-
pieing. I don't know what he's clearing or pieing.
Yeah.
Ah, there it
Hey.
is. There it is. They cut the phone line.
I'm so glad I ran upstairs.
Here, pause it. John McClane can do no wrong. If you see anything wrong in this, you're wrong. We'll keep going.
It was the 80s. It was before
Yeah.
trigger discipline was a thing, dude. Peeping Tom. Peeping John.
Pause.
Well, she was talking on the phone.
Yeah.
So
You know?
he was just trying to formulate a plan on how he's going to get to
Does he
that
have a-
building.
Does he have a Bible in his hand? What's going on here?
No, it's a little black book,
McClane. Hans Gruber here looks like he's about to give a speech.
Sermon.
He's about to give a sermon. This is Joel. He's now playing Joel Osteen.
Give me all your money.
All I asked for it, you didn't give it to me, so now we're taking it.
Pastor Hans. Man, finger just stays on that trigger.
It's like if he lets it go, they're going to know he's there.
Maybe.
But like I said, he can do no wrong.
Shoot it.
Shoot it. Oh, less fun. Look at that. Fire's on it.
Well, they don't know that the scene's not secure yet. They think it's a
John McClane's there. Of course it's secure. Hey, finger off the trigger. Hey, look at that. There's a win today,
it's in his right hand.
That's because it's in his right.
So he doesn't know how to pull the trigger with his right finger.
What? Yeah.
Why'd he throw his gun? Terrible rear naked choke.
Before we get to the rear naked choke.
Good thing they outlawed those.
Some guy's already like gone through and shot at you a few times, or at least intended to shoot at you a few times.
You're going to throw your gun.
Probably smoking that guy.
No, throw your gun.
Probably, like, pretty justified. You don't go up and get it within dust training distance to get disarmed.
Oh, that's what this is.
And then worse than that...
This is a dust move.
I like this movie. Why am I getting mad now?
I
really like this movie.
You've never looked at it from this perspective.
I guess I just watched it for the pure enjoyment of it. Now I'm getting mad.
Well, let's stay in the Christmas spirit.
We'll keep going.
Nice.
Okay, this is for sure a write-up because he's not approved to use that. Doesn't matter. He's going to throw it on the ground the first time someone tries to kill him anyway.
Yeah.
So.
What were you saying about our radios?
So they're digitally encrypted. So if you just the way frequencies work is there's a certain bandwidth that frequencies are listening for. You're only listening for the frequency that we transmit on. So like, this wouldn't just go out to this. Kind of dumb for him to run up on top of this and think that what he's transmitting is going to go to anybody important.
Yeah, but this is 88, bro. Might have been different back then.
Maybe if you knew about like ham radio frequencies, you could send that to somebody important. But the fact that they're picking it up means he probably didn't change the channel, which means it's probably not
going nowhere.
Yeah, transmitting anywhere important.
And this is why you don't eat popcorn while you're doing an Officers React.
Yeah, they're all like, he's an idiot for doing that.
6 or more armed with automatic weapons at Nakatomi Plaza, Century City.
Where's the best place to transmit?
Somebody answer me,
The roof.
The roof. Go, go!
Go.
It's the same address as that fire signal.
Hey, good for them using an actual LA number.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That dog is legit.
interesting.
No one kills him but me.
That's stupid. That's beyond
They have
stupid.
already killed one hostage. They are fortifying their positions while you're jerking me up on the radio. Now send the police
Sir,
back
I've
up
already
ASAP.
told you. This is a reserved channel. If this is an
Oh, is it?
emergency call, dial...
This officer/dispatcher is being a real a-hole.
There's a reason she's in dispatch and not out on the street.
So, when radio traffic comes in, typically it's followed by a call sign. And if it's not that, you can follow that up with just your name and badge. Like, let's say you were off duty and you just happened to call in over your radio like an idiot. That you're doing anything or intervening or whatever.
But he's not in his city. Right?
I'm with you. However, it's not complicated to sit there and say, hey, I'm Officer John McClane, badge number so-and-so. I'm a officer at this place. Call to verify that I'm an officer. Please send units. It might take a while. Don't get me wrong. Getting this reaction's not weird. But the fact that she doesn't do anything to follow up on that, that's what's bullshit.
I mean,
you're not going to get an address from a radio signal.
If someone said...
That's not how that works.
If someone said that there was terrorists with automatic weapons, that they've already killed someone at a large downtown building, whether you thought it was real or not,
You're probably going.
you're probably going to send someone.
Yeah. Either way, her attitude, I don't appreciate. We'll keep going.
911 on your telephone. Otherwise, I'll have to report this as an FCC violation.
Fine, report me. Come the fuck down here and arrest me. Just send the police now.
I also like how they ripped their headsets off. Like, it would have been so loud. hearing a gun that was 60 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Karen.
Good job, Karen. That's why you're in dispatch.
Bro, is this me?
Bro, yeah. Shout out to a sergeant that's on patrol right now.
You guys just ate donuts. They're for my wife. Yeah. She's pregnant. Yeah. Bag it. Big time. Thanks.
Dispatch to 8 Lincoln 30, over.
Hey, Blinken 30.
Come on in, over.
Gas station clerks aren't that rude to cops.
No, let's be honest.
Trust me.
It was inaccurate.
02 at Nakatomi Plaza Center City.
8 Lincoln 30 to dispatch.
Check out that patrol car. Yeah, I'm sure there's no way you wouldn't hear gunfire from the top of that building.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if this is LA,
I mean, maybe.
it's just random background noise that you're
pretty
just used to
close,
hearing
though.
all the time. He's pretty close. If you
he's
can
pretty
see
close.
it, if you can see it, you can probably hear it.
Well, especially if you were just told, like, there's an investigation there.
Yeah.
Come on.
You'd be getting 911 calls somewhere.
This looks promising.
So right now, there's some Vickers tactical sales rep that's like, our slings could totally do that.
It's a MacBook sling, dude.
A Magpul sling? Yeah. Oh, the MS3 sling can totally do this.
I would trust that.
Plug some channel sponsor here. Can your sling do that? If your sling can do that, I give you a free shout out.
Whoops.
Well, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's for sure dead. That I call bullshit there. No way, sweaty.
No, dude, listen.
Sweaty,
His fingers are so strong
nervous.
from staying in this position
I guess-
all the time. He walks around like this. Okay? His fingers
You know what?
are the strongest muscles on his body.
I'll buy that.
Because he never actually pulls the trigger. He
He
just,
just holds it there. You know what? I take it. Bill, you in on this one.
I'm claustrophobic for him.
This seems suspect.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
I have
pause
never
it.
seen a lighter.
Producer Juan, what's the likelihood that a lighter emits that much light? 1 to 10.
-5.
-5.
Damn, the illumination on that thing.
Like even like those electric lighters,
Yeah.
I like the butane ones.
Dude, he flicked that on and it was like 500 lumens, just woo, right there, and the flame's this big.
Oh, when was this made? Like 80
88.
something?
88.
I guarantee you the best Surefire flashlight on the market at the time wouldn't put out that much light.
They'd have mag lights then, dude.
Yeah.
Those big old beat and stick mag lights that you had to adjust the beam.
Super bad backlights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
the super bad. Yes, exactly. What it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
Shout
buy
out to Superbad. We've done an Officers React for that.
it. Ah, it's so bright.
I just wanna
That's so
say
bright.
The flame even got bigger.
That light is probably about as bright as the light that's on both of you guys right now.
Well,
The
you
light
can
ring-
see the light in his
You
eyeball.
can kind of see like
Yeah.
if y'all look at my hand, like as I get closer, this is a bright. What is this thing like? 900 lumens, 1200 lumens. This
Oh,
thing's
it's way more than
stupid
that.
bright.
Yeah, I mean it's.
He literally has to warn us. He goes striking, and we don't do it all the time, so we get flashbanged every time he turns this thing on. But these little like weak lights here are like this is like a 300 lumen light.
You know what? That lighter is so bright. Oh, that's so much better.
This should be standard issue at every police department.
Whew.
We'll keep going.
Don't run the plate or anything. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I forgot they did leave. They left a little Mercedes out there.
He just pulled up right next to it. It's fine. Real police don't do stuff like that.
No.
Evening, officer. What can I do for you?
Nice
It was
southern,
the
southern accent that lulled him into a sense of security.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
what it was.
Smart choice on that guy's part.
What about it?
8 Lincoln 30 to dispatch.
8030, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a wild goose chase over here at Nakatomi Plaza. Everything here's okay. Over.
Got an official clearance?
But nobody.
Wild goose chase?
Guess so.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Damn, God, 17 is a crap!
Oh, dang! I remember they shot at him, but golly!
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's a bad day.
Police with automatic rifle fire in Nakatomi! Are you back on the distance now? Now, goddammit!
So they shot out the windshield. The police perfectly fine. Ooh.
So,
Okay,
pause it.
That's fair. The body did do it, I think.
I guarantee you that last 10 seconds of it, where he, like, drove his car through a railing and failed, that's the write-up.
Yeah. I'll give you
Totally,
that.
1,000%. They're like, so, and this is literally, this is how this conversation will go down. This is how it so, Sergeant, I understand that you went and there was a terrorist attack going down, and during that terrorist attack, someone threw a body off the building and it landed on your car, which I understandably startled you, and then they took a machine gun and started firing at your vehicle.
Fully automatic.
Yeah. So I know that these rounds were going through your vehicle like Swiss cheese, and you were worried about self-preservation and all that dumb stuff, but you can't run through a guardrail. That's clearly a violation of general orders, so that's going to be a write-up. That's 100% how that conversation
You really
went.
damaged the patrol vehicle
Yeah.
by causes of your own.
That's not going to get covered under our insurance, so
Yeah.
that's going to come out of your paycheck.
Come out of your paycheck. Yeah.
That back bumper will. Going to get that fixed for you. Guarantee you, less than a week, that car's back on patrol. Even with probably armor-piercing rounds completely annihilated.
Instead of a windshield, they give you goggles to just drive
100%.
around. Yeah.
That or they'll have you do it Ace Ventura style, where you're just
out the
leaning
window?
You're just leaning out the window.
Well, there's no window, so you just lean out, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if there's a little more officer presence, that wouldn't have happened.
I can get us a table.
But
You mean like more officers present? Or his officer presence?
both.
Maybe he's right. He could have taken the...
I mean, they sent one person to an investigation
You're right.
at a 50-story building,
You're right.
right?
You know officers that would have advised on that.
Yeah, and that would have happened to them, and no one would have said, surprise.
Yeah, you're right.
Sweet power
Wow,
slides.
that was pretty nice.
That's a write-up, though, I think. Reckless
Probably.
driving.
Probably.
If the personal radio for help on this channel can hear me, acknowledge this
Alright, pause.
transmission.
Yeah, you're that asshole. If you're still, like, okay, I get it. You got like 50 officers here. You can kill your siren, bro.
Yeah, we all get it.
Like, there was consulting happening. That's definitely the worst
You
thing
know
ever.
when the best time to test your lights and sirens are? When you're driving by other officers in the police parking lot. That's the best time. And then just leave your lights on while you're loading up your car.
Yep.
That's the best. We all
Yep.
really enjoyed making sure that we knew that your lights worked.
Yep.
So if you're still fighting the good fight out
Yep.
there like an idiot,
Yep.
make sure you do that when you load up your car.
Every time. Without fail. You will make everyone happy.
Yeah.
Also, if you're like arriving on a hot scene and clearly people need the radio and you're
Yeah,
being
talk
an
on
asshole,
it.
yeah.
Talk a
Talk
lot.
on it too, actually, yeah.
Talk a lot.
This guy who's here, like dealing with the situation, he doesn't need the radio.
With no useful information, just
Yeah.
talk. It's fine.
But what was it? Officer Doyle, I'm on scene at the thing with my friend. That's exactly what would happen here.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll keep going. Pause.
Whoa.
Or your department's going to say, hey, you need to get on the radio and verify that you're there. You have to notify over the radio that
If
you're
only
on
there was
scene.
a button
That's crazy.
If only there was a button.
I have complaints. We're not bitter. Anyways, we'll keep
If
going.
only there was a button. If only there was a button to like acknowledge things and like say you were on the way to things and then say that you had arrived at things and then...
Like the city spent tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands. No, I would say probably millions of dollars to outfit your police department with computers.
Mm-hmm.
Computers that had cell phone signals that you could literally go like that. You're there.
Yeah, actually, you could go here or here.
Yeah.
There was 2 buttons.
Yeah, a touchpad if you needed one.
Yeah, or you had the key.
But no, I, as an administrator, decided, you know what people don't need? The radio when they're in an emergency situation. I'm going to make all 50 people that are trying to get on scene key up on the radio simultaneously.
And when they're on the way. Because when they're on the way and the other person is like in legitimate danger, what you really need to be hearing on the radio is, hey, I'm so-and-so and I'm on the way.
This is Officer Doyle. Go ahead and put me on that call so I can help with the call with that guy getting shot at.
I'm on the way. Also, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, hey, I'm Officer Dumbass. I'll actually be with him. I'm actually, my patrol car's behind him. Go ahead and show me code 3. I'm behind him.
Anyways.
What's it? They got an 18-wheeler?
Heck yeah.
I respect the game. Who's this loser?
All right, who's talking to him?
I am, sir. Sergeant Powell, Al Powell.
Dwayne Robinson, pal. What's the deal here? What do these pricks want?
Pause. Dwayne Robinson who?
Well, he put his badge out when he got there.
Is this FBI?
I don't think so.
Probably, I don't know. We'll keep watching.
I don't know.
I think this is
They were
FBI.
driving Buicks, so maybe.
Yeah. They are driving Buicks.
I mean, the terrorists, sir, we don't exactly know. We haven't heard a peep from them.
Well, who in the hell you been talking to?
We don't know that either, sir. He won't give us his name. But he appears to be the one who phoned in the report. He's killed one terrorist for sure, and he claims he's capped off 2 others.
He claims. Powell, has it occurred to you he could be one of the terrorists pulling your chain? Or some nutcase
He
in there?
phoned in the
I don't
report
think so,
that you
sir.
guys ignored.
In fact, I think he's a cop. Maybe not LAPD, but he's definitely a badge.
How do you know that?
A hunch. Things he said. Like being able to spot a phony ID.
Jesus Christ, Powell! Could be a fucking bartender for all we know.
Fix your tie. You sloppy pig.
Pause. He actually did raise some relatively valid questions, and I think you should approach most things with a relatively skeptical mindset. However,
I like the hunch.
I like the hunch. And in this instance, they don't have anything else to go off of, so he's trying to, even if he was approaching it with this level of skepticism, you should still use it to mine as much information as you can about the situation. So as much sass and attitude as Mr. FBI here is giving it.
Did you like how he said that he killed one terrorist and claims he capped off another 2?
Bro.
Oof.
Yeah.
Talk about some early slang terms there.
Early. Maybe that's where it came from. Officer Powell, the OG for slang terms.
John McClane shot a cap at his dick. A few times.
A few times. It's off from the hip. That's why. That's where the place it
No,
goes.
that one was anchor position, dude.
Anyways, we'll keep going.
Whack.
Huh?
The ultimate PP.
The ultimate pee-pee whack at the end of a Beretta.
Pew 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 pew.
Anyways, we'll keep going.
There could be over 30 hostages in there for all we know.
We don't know shit, pal. If there's hostages, how come nobody's come to us with ransom demands, huh? If there's terrorists in there, where's their list of demands? All we know is that somebody shot your car up. It's probably the same silly son of a bitch you've been talking to on that radio.
Excuse me, sir. But what about the body that fell out the window?
Well, who knows? It's probably some stockbroker got depressed. We're ready for you, Chief.
Okay, pause.
Okay.
Let's go.
Give me a break.
So, if you don't have information, what you're not doing is kicking in the door and going in there. Especially if the situation's contained. What are you in a hurry for? And if you're going to have 2 different agencies there that have information, you're not going to be this contentious about it. This is not how this would go down at all. What? Why is he pointing a shotgun from like 400 yards away at a building? What is he doing?
Less lethal, dude.
He's gonna like wanted style fling a beanbag
Yeah.
through the air.
Hey, at least they can say he was there. We
This
we
is a
had
guy-
less lethal.
This is a guy who's been written up by Edmund one too many times. Okay, I got less lethal. And he's like
They had
100
less
yards
lethal.
away.
It was there.
And he's gonna yell from like 3 football fields away. Hey, show me your hands.
Put your MP5 down, or I'll beanbag your ass. You think it goes?
That's how that goes down. That's how that goes down.
Who in the hell you think you are or what you're doing, but you just destroyed a building.
Now, we do not want your help. Is that clear? We don't want your help. I've got 100 people down here, and they're covered with glass.
Glass? Who gives a shit about glass? Who the fuck is this?
This is Deputy Chief of Police Dwayne.
Pause.
That's you, bruh. Fucking admin hat. He put his admin hat on. Came over from getting his dick sucked. Huh, how's it feel? How's it feel? Good? Feel good about yourself?
Yeah.
Good. I'm happy for you.
It explains his
That's a
reaction.
fucking hate crime. That's a hate crime right there.
It explains his reaction. Because clearly it's deputy chief and he's untouchable.
Oh, you're in charge. Well, I got some bad news for you, Dwayne. From up here, it doesn't look like you're in charge of jack shit.
You listen to me, you little asshole. I'm a...
Asshole? I'm not the one who just got butt-fucked on national TV, Dwayne. Now you listen to me, jerk-off. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Quit being part of the fucking problem and put the other guy back on.
You took that well.
Hey, Roy, how you feeling?
Pretty fucking unappreciated, Al.
Hey, look, I love you. So do a lot of the other guys. So you hang in there, man. You hear me? You hang in there.
Yeah, thanks,
Wow,
partner.
that was deep.
Yeah, we can skip all this.
That's for the
Nonsense.
Patreon only version.
It's
If you want to hear what I just said, go join our Patreon. It's only $1.
only $1.
If
I
you're a
tell you,
bum.
it's about butt
If you're a
stuff.
bum, it's only $1.
Cap.
In the PP.
Cap in the PP.
It's a terrible way to go.
I like how Hans is taking it into his own. His mag light right there, baby. Look at how much light that thing's cranking out.
That's like 6 lighters, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, it says Merry Christmas.
Christmas movie, baby. Even Hans is disgusted by not having a weapon-mounted light. Hans is like, disgusting. It should be attached to this. If only this technology existed.
Maybe you could throw a lighter on there. Just throw a lighter on his pistol.
5 hostages up there, probably on the 30th floor, and maybe, well, I don't know, 7 or 8 terrorists up there.
Sounds like an A7 scenario. Thank you. We'll handle it from here. When we commandeer your men, we'll try and let you know.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Such as?
What about John McClane? He's the reason why we have the information we have up until now. He's also the reason why you're facing 7 terrorists instead of 12.
He's inside? Who is he?
Well, he might be a cop. I don't know. We're checking on that.
One of yours?
No way.
Clearly.
You wish.
You wish.
Well. Hans.
Put it down now.
It's pretty tricky with that accent. You gotta be on fucking TV with that accent.
Well, he's an actor, so.
I mean,
What do you want with the detonators, Hans? I already used all the explosives. Or did I?
I'm going to count to 3.
Like you did with Takagi. Oops.
get wrecked.
No bullets. Fucking stupid, Hans.
You're saying?
Shoot him now! Oh, come on! Pause.
Shouldn't have walked closer to him.
All that pageantry and he
Yep.
couldn't have just
Yep.
given him to and anyways, we'll keep going. I was all so
Or-
like having a mad like man crush on John McClane for 2 seconds
Or-
and then he's just like, oh fuck it.
When you find out that it's Hans, you just
That's what I mean.
Instead of having all
This
the
the whole
conversation.
this romantic like. Let's whatever. We'll keep going.
Well, if he broke his neck, he wouldn't have squealed.
Figure we take out the terrorists, lose 20-25% of the hostages. Tops. I can live with that.
Of course you can.
There's the federal government for you.
They're expecting transports, not gunships.
Yeah, the FAA is not going to be kosher with that. FAA would hang you for flying like that. I don't care what your clearance is. It's not happening unless you're like
Bro,
trying
it's
to
the
protect.
FBI. They can do whatever.
As you're
they
trying to
want.
protect like Air Force One, that's not happening. I'm sorry.
Where's Hey, Tucker! Where? The vault! Where is the vault? The 30th floor! Upstairs! They just took her! Get downstairs, all of you! The whole fucking room is wired to blow! Get down! Get down! Get the fuck downstairs!
They made us, Bureau. You got a terrorist shooting
I say it! Spank left! Nail that sucker!
That's on John McClane. That's on John McClane.
On your side, you assholes! Shit! Swing around the gun! I'll back this little bastard.
You tried real
Not
hard not
really.
to look like you're on their side, though. You tried real hard.
Oh, John, what the fuck are you doing? How the fuck did you get into this shit?
I look like a good knot. I look like a good knot.
Definitely hold you. Oh yeah, because that's how that works. Good thing we tied a shitty knot.
It was strategic. It was tactical.
Yeah.
That's day 5 in the academy.
How dramatic.
Fair.
Yep.
This becomes very makeable. Here? No, right here? No. It's an MP5, dude. It should be a layup.
It's empty though, isn't it?
No, he had 2 rounds that he just pulled out of his Beretta. Dump them on the top. I'll tell you what, man. I could.
I think they're like arrows. They're reusable. You just pull them out of the body and you put them back
Well,
in.
it seems to be how it's been working
Juan's
this whole
Juan's a
movie.
subject matter expert.
So.
Don't question it.
It's all alike. Well, this time John Wayne does not walk off into the sunset with Grace Kelly.
It's Gary Cooper, asshole.
Enough jokes.
You made a pretty good cowboy yourself, Hans.
Oh, yes. What was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Hey!
Happy trails, Hans.
Is she holding on to him?
Where did all those come from?
Oh, he's holding on to her. That one's for Dumbledore, bitch.
Well, I hope that's not a hostage.
I'm a millennial. I won't apologize. Bro, it's gotta be the
Gross.
most disgusting.
Oh.
Which is just like, God, look at all that junk.
Hey, look, fire showed up. Scene secure, baby.
Scene secure, baby.
Scene is
Scene
secure. They got the ladder
What
truck.
the hell is this ladder guy even
It's
doing?
300 feet away from the building.
They're so lost. They don't even know. There's all these little fires. We have to put them out individually.
But the news van made it all the way up to the front of the scene.
Bet they're gonna ask for every single one of those individual fires to be secured prior to making a scene with a fucking fire extinguisher or a boot.
They're gonna ride 2-man into the sunset.
Bro, no kidding. I'm more excited about them meeting than him getting to his wife. That tells you how much of a bromance these guys got going on. I want him to kiss him just as passionately.
Just from the radio.
Yeah.
She's like, how do you know this guy?
She's like, damn, like.
My wife, Holly Gennaro.
Oh, now she's claiming it. Bro, she's for the streets, my dude.
A national hero? Give me a break. Gold digger.
Pause it.
Punch this motherfucker right in his face. Not his command staff, so...
That's what I'm saying. Nope. I'd say, but you take that request. I want you to origami that thing into a middle finger and shove it right up your rectum. We'll keep going.
It was murder for one thing. Property damage. Interfering with police business.
My man.
With the revolver and everything.
I'll tell you what.
What?
That deserved a one-liner.
Two of you go inside, see if there's anybody else.
Here it comes.
This was with me.
That's a guy.
So he could have done that the whole time, but he decided to stay in the parking garage?
Yeah. Yep, pretty much.
Alright.
Mr. McClane, now that it's all over after this incredible...
Oh yeah, it's all over. You guys are still standing in front of the building. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. She's not for the street. She's a keeper. Bro, this guy's still opening the door.
Did you get that?
This is their idea of Christmas. I gotta be there for New Year's.
That's right, because this is a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Yeah, I don't think that limo's driving after he smashed into that
No, there's
van.
no way. No, there's no way.
And then through a gate.
Steel on steel vehicles.
He's still Dewey. He was just sitting there drinking for hours.
He did like a handle, too.
Look at the firefighters just spinning around in their stupid ladder. They're not even by the building. Let's go for a ride, guys! Whee! Spin us
There's like an active fire.
bucket!
There's literally like a fire in frame, and these buttholes are here.
Look at us!
They're making it into a carnival.
We're the heroes! Whee! Look at us!
Who holds these people accountable?
No one, clearly.
We deserve. Look! I bet that's a cop down there putting that out.
With a bottle of water.
With a bottle of water. Good trips.
Guys, if we gotta be out of our lazy boys, we're gonna have some fun.
So, we put way too much energy and effort into Die Hard here. It made me really hate that movie. That really makes me sad. The last 5 minutes really recovered it for me.
Yeah,
the last
it's
5
all
minutes,
fine now. Yeah.
But everything before that, I had a real bone to pick with some of
The
that.
fact that Hans couldn't crank one round off while he was falling
A little disappointed
with
in
his
that.
finger on his trigger.
Yeah. Also, like, the amount of laughing. Like, there was an argument on set. How much laughing should happen between him deciding he wants to shoot John
Also,
McClane and John McClane?
can you touch that part of your back?
The other thing that was odd about it, too,
Because it was pretty far.
is not only would he have had to grab it,
can't.
he would have had to grab it, orient it, and crank a round off.
I guess I got there. Like this. But I think someone would notice.
This is an excuse to flex, you know it.
This is exactly what this was.
I'm just gonna sit here like this.
I'm just gonna sit here like this. Oh. The other thing that's kind of weird about that whole scene and how that played out is, like, if you have the element of surprise, like, it should just, like, dome him.
Just dome him before he pulls your life out of the room.
Exactly. Like how Juan treats civilians in
But
Ready or Not. Just dome him before he even say anything.
Good movie.
I guess you're right. Like all things that you guys make us do, it ruins it a little bit for me. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year. If you guys
Now
are
that
getting
you're
it
saying
this
that,
time. Yeah.
Producer Juan has to get this out by Christmas.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he's gonna do it since we just recorded for 3 fucking hours.
Yeah, but
yeah, part 1 will be out for Christmas.
yeah,
part 2 will be out for
yeah,
New
yeah,
Year's.
so, but I hope you guys have a wonderful year. Thank you for all the support that you've given us this year. We've grown exponentially since we started this project. It's helped Bill and I here transition from cop life to civilian life. This has been pretty cathartic for me. A bit traumatic at times.
I get
but
to make YouTube
cathartic,
videos
yeah.
wearing a Santa outfit instead of being a cop.
Normally,
so.
we would be sitting in a parking lot, 42 and talking about bullshit in a parking lot, and here we're doing it in my studio here.
And working on the holidays.
And working on the holidays. Yeah, yeah, I'm off.
Yep.
I'm off.
Me too.
Like the rest of my civilian scum friends. Well, that's wonderful. So, thank you for riding 2-Man with us. I appreciate everything you're doing. Hopefully next year will be filled with more stuff. Go check us out on Patreon. I'm repping our shirt. If you go on Patreon, it's going to give you access to our Discord.
It's $1, you bums.
Yep. And if you're on the Discord, that's how we plan stuff on Let's Plays and all that kind of stuff. Go check us out also. We have a subreddit, thanks to Juan. Juan's going through the subreddit nonsense. Hopefully we don't get canceled there. And join us back on TikTok. We are back on TikTok.
We're back.
We've been live.
We're back
there for a
on
little bit.
TikTok.
So thank you for riding 2-Man with us, and enjoy Die Hard. And until next time, peace.